Hey, I'm Aldyn, and I'm doing a reading today on the Divine Masculine, and he wants you back. And why does he want you back? So let's find out. Let's just, get right to the reading. So I've got these really nice angel tarot cards, and they're ready to go. So let's see what we've got. The first card is 3 of Fire. 3 of Fire. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. It's very pretty. Yeah, so you can see like this girl and this dragon. I remember the first time I got this card, I actually had this deck for quite some time before I ever drew this card, and so I knew it was like a really good sign, and things really did shift after that. And in terms of my abundance and my outlook and where I was going with my life. And what I get from this card, what the Divine Masculine wants you to know is it's okay to really let him into your heart, in that place where you really desire like that childhood friendship. You can see this dragon and this girl. Obviously, your twin flame is not a dragon, but there's this sense of dreams, and like that this girl is actually like receiving something really important from having this moment with this dragon and looking off into the view. And in this instance, like that kind of relationship where you feel completely connected to the earth, and at the same time anything is possible, even the impossible. It's safe to let your twin flame into that space and to have that connection as if, you and him are a little boy and a little girl too, but also connecting like that doesn't need to be separate from your adulthood, from your womanhood. And you don't need to separate, your inner child away from yourself. That's not healthy. And actually, by integrating that completely and healing, that's how you, really fully embrace your full feminine self and your womanhood. And it's how you attract your divine masculine, because you're loving yourself, but you're also capable. You're saying to the universe, yes, I'm capable of fully loving the man that you created me to be with eternally. So it's a very powerful message. And the last thing that I want to say about this card, 3 of Fire, and that kind of trine energy, it's like trines are very kind of peaceful. They could even be stagnant, but you think of a 3 and a fire. First of all, I think about communication and sharing, but I think about that like spark too, and that spark can also be abundance, and it can also really have to do with your like, I want to say like your career path or your life purpose. And it is safe to focus on that if that's like where self-love is really calling you to go. And sometimes putting the focus on your divine masculine actually doesn't feel good, because you're taking the focus away from the divine. And your focus should always be on the divine and what the divine has in store for you, so that you can fulfill that within yourself. And so, in fulfilling your full self, that's how you actually magnetize your twin flame, right? Like loving him and loving yourself are not two separate things. And that doesn't mean stopping at loving yourself though, and not allowing yourself to, let that love spill over into loving your twin flame. So at the same time, there's no need to like hold back that love, but like that love really does come from a place of peace, and you're cultivating joy when you're really in alignment within and fulfilling your dreams one at a time. So like go where the universe is calling you to go. You won't know until you go there, and don't be afraid to like dream big, right? Like take things one step at a time, but that doesn't mean like don't feel into the future and what you actually desire. When you're saying, oh, it's okay with me if I have half of what I actually wanted as a kid or something, like that's the kind of energy you're putting out to the universe. And also to your man, like, oh, it's okay with me if I have like, you know, half of you around, which what does that even mean? Like, I guess it could mean like 5D or whatever. But yeah, it doesn't feel very good. And it actually doesn't feel good to man either. Like they want to be around, right? Like, so you gotta do your part. So if you're aware of this journey, then step it up. Like you're the one who's holding down the fort. So card number 2. Ooh, King of Earth. Very nice. I love getting this card. Generous, professional, responsible, and practical. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. And the Midas touch. So this is really like, it's safe to treat your divine masculine like a king. Like he's the king and you're the queen, and of your world. Like there's no other queen and king in your heart, like in your inner reality, and it's safe to fully embrace that. It doesn't mean like if your divine masculine is not talking to you or saying something that is not so nice, like you're just like, oh my god, I love you so much, that can actually be like really grotesque to your twin flame if you're compromising self-respect in order to get something from your twin flame, or you're putting yourself out like sexually to your twin flame in a way that is actually leaking your energy. Like you can actually leak your energy to your twin flame by not being your authentic self, because you're seeing your twin flame as outside of yourself. So you're seeing your twin flame as something that you have to like get and you have to bargain for. And so you're leaking that energy like kind of towards them, and it's really repulsive to your twin flame. It doesn't mean like, obviously like they find you attractive, and so you don't need to do something to be attractive to your twin flame. You just love yourself and you love your twin flame unconditionally, like in a really fantastically royal way. Like it's just like the kind of love that you can and do have for your twin flame it's astronomical, it is royal, it is everything that you could possibly imagine, but that's something that you cultivate within, right? Like you don't wait for that to come to you before you start loving them. So your twin flame, like your divine masculine, wants you back. Like he does desire your love. Like you are the only one who can love him in that place. Like don't give away your power there. Like that's your God-given power to love him in that place and to be loved. So that's really cool. And that's that's how you really build your foundation, from that place within where true love reigns supreme. So the third card is 2 of Earth. Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. Yeah, So it looks like she's like, you know, throwing some kind of like magical frisbee around to me, and like, yeah, just got a lot of stuff going on. And you know, whenever I get this card, I notice that I've been like kind of thinking about too many things at once. Maybe even, yeah, like taking things too seriously. It doesn't mean don't take your life seriously and stuff, but like there's a difference between being harsh and being serious. And this card really speaks to me also about Saturn going retrograde too. And so like reevaluating self-discipline and nurturing yourself and facing your fears. But like when you do these things like discipline and facing your fears and stuff, it actually can be playful. It can be fun. Doing hard work can be fun. And really, like, work and play should be one thing. And so if you're not experiencing that, then yeah, consider a more playful approach. And this is very magnetic to your twin flame, because you're having a good time, you know, you're just enjoying life. And like your twin flame desires to enjoy life with you, not to like, you know, your twin flame is not gonna step into your self-made hell with you and live there with you. So it's your job to heal that within yourself and recognize that it isn't real, and step away from that and say, no, I don't accept that into my reality, and choose love. And so when it feels good to invite more play and invite a more lighthearted approach to something, then go ahead and do that, and know that that is like, you know, putting a coin in the bank of your union with your twin flame. Whether you know, you're with them right now in a physical relationship or not, it's cultivating that love, and that feels really, really good to you both. So the fourth card is 3 of Air. Great sadness. Take time to heal the need to forgive yourself or others. Dun dun dun. Yeah, so this card to me is saying it's okay to look at the places that feel sad and feel broken, and to love yourself there, and to not, like, you know, kind of leave your heart gaping to your divine masculine twin flame and expect him to like come in and just be like, oh sweetie, like let me just take care of this like inner wound you have for you. I mean, he can love you there, but if you're not loving yourself, what's the point? Because it's not sustainable. It's kind of like you know, rewarding a kid over and over for something that they're only gonna do if they get a reward for it. It's not healthy. Like, that's not how you actually feel good. So you might think that's what you want. You really want your twin flame to love you in the places where you feel hurt and sad. And yeah, I mean, of course, like we all want to heal that and want to feel loved. But you have the power to actually go in and care for yourself, and also, like, give yourself permission to fully feel your feelings, to fully do your spiritual work to love yourself, including like the mirror exercise especially. And as you do that, like, you'll have upheaval, like you'll experience these bad feelings leaving, and that's okay. So it's okay to like let go of that, and it's okay to take some time, or just, you know, some, like, just put aside, yeah, I mean, I guess some time for self-care when you're going through something, so that you can recharge and know that it's God's energy, you know, that you're receiving. So you're never going to be like void of energy just because something like sad is coming up to the surface to be healed. It's actually a really good thing. And if there's something happening in your reality right now that feels this way, again, it's like, it's okay. Like, there's something here for you. So there's always like going to be fertile soil in any kind of like weird or sad or you seemingly bad thing you have to go through. You resolve it, and it becomes that soil for your garden to grow. So just take it one step at a time, and yeah, it's safe to just be really loving with yourself and to move forward with that. Love yourself as you would, like a child that you're like have sworn to take care of perfectly. That's how you should always love yourself. You're a child of God. And the last card is Ace of Earth. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. This is great. So I feel like we've really worked through this block, this abundance block, and your divine masculine coming back is a very abundant feeling, right? And so like you're cultivating that within, and you're really like caring to receive abundance. You're caring to receive money, value, love, riches, more time in your life to spend doing things you love, whatever it may be. Like, fully embrace that and value that. Like, when you value what the universe is giving to you, then that's how you attract more. And valuing it, sure, have gratitude, but it doesn't mean like sit around just being grateful. It's like, no, utilize that, feel good about it, and put it to its most divine use, whatever it is that is coming to you, and choose to open and fully receive. And that's, again, also how, you treat your divine masculine. Like, you fully embrace and love them and receive them. And that's what takes it to the next level, what takes your union to the next level, no matter where it is at. And so it's always safe to do that. And it doesn't mean that you ever compromise yourself, of course, to receive anything. Truly receiving never requires you to take from yourself. So it does always require you to keep that flow alive and juicy of giving and receiving, right? But that actually feels very good and very completely different from taking and controlling. So yeah, it's safe to let go of that kind of energy so that you can clear that deadness away and receive life here in this place. Yeah, feels really good. So I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it gives you, really great insight into your twin flame journey. And feel free to like, share, subscribe, and definitely comment below if you have anything to say or questions for me. And also have all the links below too for coaching, readings, and other services that I offer, as well as a link to Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover, which has the mirror exercise completely laid out in it. So yeah, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.